So watching all this just terrible YouTube content, it's okay card content. As far as YouTube, cards are very small niche, and what is being produced is nowhere near quality of what gets popular or, viral on YouTube. I'm gonna go on a card content rant, and that's it. Nobody else is doing it, and I need to say it because it's just how I feel, and I've been thinking it a long time. I also want to give a channel update. At this point now, we're seeing everyone put out card content. It's very watered down. With a capital V, sports card content is watered down. So let me get back to my notes. It's evolved into what we see today. First thing is everything's the same, man. Pretty much, there's maybe a handful of different genres of YouTube video. One is them at the card show, flipping 20 grand, buying 100,000, selling 100,000, showing the card show life. Another I could think of is I like Dan the Card Man. I love sports card radio, but every video is just negative, 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 negative. You know what? That gets views. Think about the news. Think about CNN. Think about Fox. I mean, that people have learned this formula long before. That gets me to, I'm going to go on a side tangent. I'm a journalism major. No, we don't know anybody's credentials. So watching all this just terrible YouTube content, it's okay card content. As far as YouTube, cards are very small niche. I'm just passionate, like a lot of you are for that matter, for cards. But in the card content, man, some of it lacks passion. I mean, a lot of it lacks passion. A lot of it lacks research. A lot of it lacks editing. And I'm not talking about the bigger channels. Obviously, there's some channels out there that I even wrote some channels down that do it very well. Chasing Cardboard puts a good piece together. Do I watch all of them? No. And that just shows you how hard it is to get viewership in this niche. But they do a good job of producing and making something really good. Jeff Wilson, not my favorite. I don't go to Jeff Wilson for card content information. But some of his stuff's entertaining, and there is money and love put into the editing research process. Sports Card Radio, top notch at that. They really do a great job. Anyways, and maybe this is falling on deaf ears. Maybe you don't watch a lot of YouTube card content. I can't imagine you're watching my channel if that's the case. I assume most people watch this channel are, but it's just terrible. Most of card content is terrible. Everyone and their mom is making card content. And I'm curious how long that lasts. Is that just something that goes along now as a card collector or in the hobby? You're now attached to your social media, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or will that die down? Will people stop pushing Instagram if they're not getting, how many years will it take someone not to be successful on YouTube? And I've already seen this. I look for it to stop making videos. I specifically look at card content to see, oh, okay, that guy stopped making videos a year ago. This person's still making videos. The second point I have is drama and conflict sells, and I kind of hit that just a couple minutes ago, but that's a formula. So, and that's definitely something. Dan the Card Man is awesome. He's actually, I do feel the passion. I do feel the research. Bro, find something positive in the hobby. Do something good. But you know what? That doesn't get eyeballs. It's also his brand. But to me, after watching months of that or weeks of that, it just gets stale. Come on, that's not why cards, that's why. Number one, the problem is Topps, Panini, it's a monopoly. They're printing money. They're printing money, and all our eyes are focused elsewhere on this drama, that drama, that drama. It stems from the top, so what do you expect? It's shady at the very top, so you're gonna get some of those kind of people, and that's a shame. That's why I like card nights before they became a huge thing. I don't like going to them, because it's just a lot of time. No offense, but I'm sure there's other card people that are with me on this. I feel like it's a lot of bros, or people trying to get a shiesty thing, and sometimes you meet cool people, but a lot of times cards attract a variety of different folks. Let's put it that way. C is no love or effort put in. I already mentioned that, but I feel it. Let's put on the camera for 15 minutes. Okay, I need to make content every day, and I need to spit this out. I'll do a little research. I'll throw a little graph for 20 minutes. Boom, boom, and that's it. And it shows to me. It kind of shows, and we're reaching for content. Everyone's making the same content. That PSA SGC story just came out. Everybody, every car, you know, and I respect the ones that didn't put something out. First of all, it's the day one. I got the news a million places. I don't need a million YouTube videos about it. And it's also just, it's emotion talking. No one knows. No one has a clue. You know, most businesses, Geico owns dozens, if not hundreds, of other insurance companies. They own it. It's under a different name, under a different operation. That's probably what's going to happen here. That's what I heard other people say too. And that's what I've heard people say, a lot of different things. But this is my rant. My rant's on card content. We can do better. You can do better. Don't just put out content and water card content down. You know, I mean, that's not good for and right now I think it is pretty competitive. There was a time it wasn't very competitive, and like I said, now everyone is pushing content. Everyone. And maybe that's just a thing. Tell me, comment below, is that just now like a thing that goes on with card collecting? Before, to be a card collector, you had to have sleeves, you had to have protectors, you had to have the supplies. So now is another thing besides just supplies, another thing, your social media. And again, people do it all over the place. I guess I'm mainly, in my head, I'm mainly thinking YouTube. The YouTube content out there, just, there's some good stuff, there's a lot of bad stuff, and there's a lot of repeat. Just repeat. I love sports card radio. At some point, I can't keep tuning in to hear basically the same stuff. Now, again, they do a great job with their research. It's not always the same stuff, but it's a brand. It's the same vibe. It's the same. I'm not having positivity like they say, no way. I'm also not having negativity like everyone else, or like them, not everyone else. And I do like the watchdog aspect, but play another card. Do another move. Get to the rack somewhere else. You know, I mean, like, it's just it's the same move over and over and over. Eventually, that gets tired for me. You know, I don't. Anyways, everyone's making content. Everything kind of feels the same. Be creative. Be unique. Drama and conflict sells. So we're gonna keep finding that, and those channels will keep growing because that's what's out there, and there's not a ton of great drama and conflict in sports cards. So if we can get some, how about some boxing going? How about some, let's get content creator boxing. That'll spice things up, really attract a lot. But that's it. It's kind of a boring hobby. We collect little cardboard cards. I mean, it's pretty nerdy when it comes down to it. Again, there are some good channels I already named. I'll name one more time. I'll name a couple others. I like Scotty B. He's been doing something also with a group of guys called Spitball, and I can't say I love all the members, but they bring good knowledge. They do bring the passion. It's unique. It's well done. Baseball sports card collector, investor, dealer, in that order. Obviously great. He's almost on repeat sometimes too, though. Like, I can't do his high rollers anymore. I stopped that a long time ago because I'm watching the same thing over. It's hard to make, and those videos really didn't keep growing. I mean, they plateaued. They hit a certain amount. It's hard to make repeatable content that's solid, that's good, because again, sports cards are just kind of boring. So now to the channel update. I feel like it's once a week. I should be making a quality video to put on YouTube. When I'm busy, I work full time. I'm a teacher. I have other things going on after work. I do chess club. I do tutoring. I'm selling my 30-year collection so I can invest into more. That's been a time. I enjoy it on the weekend, but that's taken my time. So it's been harder to put YouTube content in. Before I subscribed to, like, okay, I need to be making a video a day or 4 a week. Have a rhythm, have a flow. And I do. I want to be making one quality video a week. I have ideas for other things as well. Some of my, like, every NBA, every rookie card of Kobe Bryant or every rookie card of Joe Burrow, they've done pretty well. Now I'm just rambling at this point. I'd love to make that a weekly thing, but that takes 10 hours between the research and the editing and the putting it together. Maybe even longer. So it's hard to put that many hours into it. And I don't just want to put out subpar content like what I feel 95% of YouTube card content is. So my goals is not to be stale, because there's a lot out there, and I challenge you, if you're a card content creator out there, don't be stale. And I'm also I just want to make unique content. I want to make content other people are not making. If you look at my past few videos, Yeah, I mean, my content is far, not to pat myself on the back, but I will. I'm not just copying what everyone else is doing or making video. I'm trying to be creative and unique. I made the War versus Sports Car Radio and Jeff Wilson. I tried to bring you 10 card trends that are doing awesome, 10 card trends that suck. I'm trying. If you have any ideas of creative subject topic content I could put together, comment below, because I have a list of ideas, and currently I'm working on the top 50 basketball cards of all time. They all happen to be NBA, but the top 50 basketball cards of all time. It's going to be a longer video, but it's really going to be well done and pieced together. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. So I've been working on that. That's not going to come out for another week or so. So I figured I'd get on here because it's 50 players. It's quite a bit of work. And then if it does well, or even not, I'd like to do the same thing with football. And there's a lot less coverage for basketball. Maybe I could be the basketball dude. Scotty B focuses just on baseball. Sports car collector and baseball does it all, but he's heavy baseball. So I don't know, maybe there's a avenue for basketball, but that's it. Tell me what you think. I mean, are you with me on my card rant? I assume, look, I don't put my opinion like that out there all that often. I don't, but I feel like if I'm feeling it, and that's the reason I started the channel, by the way, is the content was, it was just like, damn, dude, this could be better. This could be a lot better. So it's not easy to make it better, and creativity. What do you think? Is card content stale? Do you find it's okay? It's good on repeat? Let me know. Thanks for watching.
Do you not like me, Nick?
I feel like you instigate fights quite a bit, but that's
fights between the fighters.
Yeah, I mean maybe that's your job, but where I come from, people like that get slapped.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, a.k.a. Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cars. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.